Welcome back, team, to another video. So this one is all about the pay and benefits. You've been asking quite a lot about this recently. The Royal Marines and Royal Navy have been putting a lot of adverts out on social media. You've probably seen them, and they're saying join the Royal Marines, get paid £51,000. And there's been a lot of comments and people asking me about this. So that's pretty much what this video is going to be about, breaking down the pay. But our programs are now available on Commando Diet Coffee. So if you are coffee lovers, grab a bag of coffee, grab a gym t-shirt or a training t-shirt, and you can now also download our training plans. So make sure you do that. The link will be in the description box below. But before we get into this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps us a lot going into this. So we're going to look at pay and benefits in this video. So we're going to look at a couple of benefits to start with. So you can find these on the Royal Marines website pretty much. So you can see here the pay is basically starting salary is 20,000. That's not the case. After training it is. And you can earn up to 51,000. So that's just something we'll look at in a bit. And also these as well, operational allowance and LSA, also known as long separation allowance. So this is pretty much something you can earn every night you spend. Basically, it says at sea, but also in the field, pretty much. So whenever you go away, you get extras onto your pay. Couple of benefits here: 7 weeks paid holiday each year on top of public holidays or bank holidays, stuff like that. You get off 7 weeks. What you normally get in a normal job, I think it's 4 weeks you get in a civilian job. So a big difference to that. It's normally 2 weeks at Easter, 3 weeks summer, 2 weeks Christmas. That's roughly when you get them off. Travel the world, yes, depending now and again, if you're lucky. Free medical and dental care, that is correct. So everything medical, you get yearly medicals and yearly dental checkups, all that's completely free. Again, free gym membership, sports facilities. Every camp has a gym, a sports hall, a climbing wall, a swimming pool, all stuff like that. And again, like I said, it is free. So again, you'll save yourself a couple of £100 a year on gym memberships. And also, this is another one. So on the comments, when I put a video up the other day about Royal Marines pay, and a lot of people said it's really good because you get free accommodation, free food, and stuff like that. That's not the case. Accommodation, you pay for accommodation. Depending on what accommodation you live in on camp is roughly how much you pay. But you could pay up to £60 a month pretty much for the accommodation. Again, that's really cheap for accommodation. You do get a TV room, a kitchen, a bathroom, and then obviously a bedroom. So yeah, that is cheap rent. Like I said, it's like £60. Some camps you can go to and it's free, just due to the accommodation being to a low standards. You do pay for your accommodation, and again, food. When you're on camp, you gotta pay for your food. So if you go to the galley on camp, so basically where you go to have food, you pay for your food there, and I think it's roughly between £3 to £5 a meal you can pay for that. So depending on, again, what meal you go for, you've got your core, and then you've got your basically your forgot what they call it, but yeah, it can range from £3 to £5 depending on what you get. But again, like I said, you've got kitchens in your accommodation. So a lot of lads will go to Tesco's as your local supermarket and do a weekly shop. So depends on you and what you want to do. Depends if you want to save money and stuff like that. It's up to you what you do with food. And again, at the moment, a Forces Help to Buy scheme. So pretty much this just allows lads to buy a house, get onto the property ladder with pretty much, it's basically free money. There's nowhere else you can really get this. I haven't really seen this anywhere else. But pretty much you can get up to 50% of your salary with a 0% loan. So if you earn 20k, you can pretty much get a £10,000 loan from the military. Obviously, it has to be for a house. You can't just get £10,000. You got to prove it's for a house, and a solicitor has got to do the paperwork, and then they receive the payment. You don't get the money. It literally goes straight into the house. There was talks of them stopping this, but at the moment it is still going. So these are just a couple of benefits you can get within the military that you don't normally get in a normal job. So over to the pay. So this, you can find all this pretty much online. So yeah, here you go, Marines. So yeah, a Marine is 17,000 up until 29,000. So in recruit training, on entry, that's what you'll be earning there. So 15,000 when you start recruit training. To be honest, you save a lot of money in recruit training because you ain't really doing much. You're too busy. You might go out on weekends and spend some money, but other than that, you ain't spending any money unless you got bills and commitments at home. So if you got a wife or a house or kids already before joining, then obviously that's going to be a struggle. So it's definitely something to look at when joining the Royal Marines. But that's basically what you enter on within the Marines. I think it's as you hit commando phase or towards the end of training, you do go up a pay band. So I think you go up to roughly 17,000. And I think when you finish recruit training, I think you do go up to about 20,000 around that mark, if I read correctly somewhere. But yeah, as you see by the adverts, where you can earn up to 51,000, there's not even 51,000 on this pay scale here. See, it won't officer 1 is 47 as a top. So be careful what you read on the adverts. So Marines, yes, you'll be on 20,000 up until 29,000. So depending how long you serve, the more years you do, the more your pay goes up. So obviously Lance Jacks will be roughly on that pay there. And obviously when you get promoted into corporal, then obviously you got there 27. And obviously over the years, it can keep going up until you make sergeant. And again, that will keep going up. And until you go through the ranks, you'll work your way up. But other than that, lads are on 20 to 29,000 pounds. So that's what you're getting paid pretty much as a Marine in the Royal Marines. I did see something. Yeah, here we go. So long separation allowance. I did mention this earlier in the video, and that was pretty much about every time you go into the field. So again, the more you spend in the field, the more you earn. So basically you got £6.83 there. That's how much you earn a day starting off on LSA, so long separation allowance. So if you go away abroad, or you go on ship, or you go into the field, you can earn this a day. So every day you're in a field, you can earn this. And obviously, the more days you do, the higher that gets. So that's pretty much like the max you can get. But I think you got to do like 1,000 days, or it's something stupid. You got to do like a crazy amount of days away to earn that a day. But if you're earning that money a day, then you're pretty much laughing. So if you do 3 months, say 3 months in Norway, and you're on the top pay band, you're getting pretty much £31 a day on top of your normal pay. So that's why lads normally enjoy going to Norway, because you can really rack up the days and earn some big bucks. So you can earn basically, say, £20,000. So you could get £2,000 a month, like normally, plus this on top. Over 3 months, then you could come back with a nice chunky paycheck at the end of Norway. So this is just pretty much something what you could be earning. So top one is Marine, then you got Corporal, Sergeant, Colour Sergeant, and then Warrant Officers. Where is Officers? Is there an Officers one? Yeah, here you go. So if you are going YOs, this is something you could be earning. So yeah, you start basic training as a YO on 25, and then here you go. After your first year of service, that's what you could be earning. And then obviously when you make captain, you've then got, that's your pay band then as a captain, and then major, and then lieutenant colonel, colonel. So as a YO, this is just something, so a YO is a young officer. So if you go in as an officer, these are the pays that you could be looking at getting. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And also, don't forget to sign up to one of our training plans. Again, the link will be in the description box below.